welcome to my channel, Rayne Ventures. I'm Rayne, and hopefully you guys can hear me because I decided to eat my lunch down by an overflowing river. Crazy. Yeah, look. So we just had a lot of rain last night, and from literally about 10 o'clock at night till 4 a.m. there were thunderstorms, so it's gonna be a wet hike today. I'm going on a hike. Probably should get to that. I'm doing Chestnut Top Trail. It is located at the Y of the Great Smoky Mountains National Park if you are coming in through Townsend to go to Cades Cove or towards Gatlinburg. So it's an 8.4 mile hike round trip. So yeah, I'm gonna have to leave my beautiful spot here and start this venture. Let's get started, guys. That river is just raging today. You know, I've been out after rain before, but I think this is like the soonest right after rain, only because I don't normally pick to go hiking fresh after night rain, obviously because everything's soaking wet. But I really wanted to get out in the mountains today, and it's been much needed. So, I think that little dude is falling over. One of those little, yeah. So, it's really neat to see the river like that, is what I was trying to say. I'm getting there eventually. Tree problem? Now it's getting interesting. Oh, yay. I have a fully sticked up path in front of me. Oh. Okay, that got me damp. Oh well. So far it was a steep-ish, it depends what you count as steep, you know, for a newbie, that'd be pretty dang steep start, and now I'm up, I'm assuming at pretty much the top of the hike. It's flat, and yeah, two worst things about hiking in the summer. One, doesn't matter how little you put on, all you do is sweat, so go me, and two, the bugs. And I can usually handle bugs. And I have a lot of Natural Thieves bug spray on right now. But they're really not bugging me. But they'll like fly into my head and stuff. And I'm like, no. So that's the only two really negatives to me about hiking in the summer, because I love that it's so lush and green, especially after a rain. My favorite time to come out. It's like being in Jurassic Park or Jurassic World, you know, just mystical and damp and deep green, and it's just beautiful. But yeah, and the spider webs fun. But yeah, those are the only two negatives that really get to me, but just keep on trucking. So I want to take a brief moment to discuss whitewater rafting in the Smoky Mountain area. So at this point now we have done, I think it's the Pigeon River up in Hartford. So that's north of Gatlinburg. We've done the Nalatahala, we did for my birthday last year. And we've done the upper and middle Ocoee. So, real quick, pretty much all the cost for all of them is pretty much the same, around that $100, right? And I would say if it's your very first time and you're curious about whitewater rafting, I would not recommend the Hartford location, the Pigeon River area, because for the same cost, you can experience so much more, so much better. Oh my God, look at this tree. Like, I could like fit in that. So cool. Okay, I went squirrel, sorry about that. Dang. So if you've never been whitewater rafting, you're probably thinking, oh my gosh, all of them sound scary. I just want easy 1-2s. Easy 1-2s. Okay, these rafts are gigantic. Gigantor. Thick. You don't feel, you could look in front of you and think that's the biggest rapid you've ever seen, and it won't feel like it in the boat. Okay, so I really recommend for your first time, do not pick a level 1 or 2. Do not do the lower part of any river unless you're just like truly deathly afraid, because it's gonna be like you're just floating down a lazy river. Now, if you're wanting to experience a 2-3, something more exciting, I would not recommend the upper of Hartford, which is what I was saying, because it's, oh crap, that was a massive spider web. Gosh, everything's happening to me while I'm trying to have this conversation. Because it's still not, I would say they're level 2 rapids, and that's with the water kind of high. So if you really wanted to experience a good, fun, rapid time, the Ocoee, all the way the Ocoee, especially the middle, because there is more rapids. The upper's really, really cool if you want something that looks a lot more terrifying. They're all level 4s, and it's where they do the Olympics. So that would be the upper part of the Ocoee, and it's great. It's a lot of fun. It's really, you have to remember, your guide knows how to navigate the boat. Unless you're really not doing your part, you're not going to flip. Or if they, for fun, flip it on purpose, which I know I've heard stories that there are companies and guides that will flip on purpose. So being aware of that, obviously you're not going to really know until you're out there. And so I haven't had that experience. Every guide with any company that we've used has been amazing. Of course, my husband always wants to flip, so he's a little disappointed every time. But, ooh, we're about to go up. I think something's about to happen. I'm pretty sure we're about to go up. So, just word to the wise, if you're coming to visit, I understand if you're visiting Gatlinburg, your only option is going to be Hartford. Do the upper. Don't be a scaredy cat. Just do the upper. It's the lower, you'll be extremely disappointed for your money. Now at Tahala, you can actually rent a ducky or a boat and take yourself. So for my birthday, that's what we did. We did a self guide. My dad was the steer. It was interesting, it was fun. It's really easy. Basically, you just keep to the right of every bend. And then the last rapid is the big one. And it's not, you know, you want to make sure you're straight and like going through the center of it, but it's after the big one that you really need to be paying attention because there's big boulders and you gotta just make sure you're steering the boat right. But yeah, that is my little talk about whitewater rafting. Thought I'd put out there. The only one we haven't done is the Hiwassee, and from what I heard, it kind of sounds like doing the Pigeon River. So if I'm gonna drive all the way down south towards the Ocoee, I'm gonna just go do the Ocoee. Yeah, it's my little rant for the hike. Just some fun info if you're looking into that before summer ends, the season ends. Yeah. Moment of downhill. You guys ever had where you smell like wet fur and you're like stop and you just look around just because you never know what it could be? It could be just a groundhog, a squirrel, or it could be a deer or a bear. So I had a moment like that not too long ago, and I just stood there and listened and looked around because I could smell that like wet fur smell. Probably sounds super odd, I know, but yeah. Oh my gosh, the temperature's just like dropped and there's a breeze and it feels so good at this moment. So needed. Lots of little ups and downs on this trail. From what I can tell, I'm about to go down again. So when I said I was going down some last time, it really was a some. And then I was going back up for a while. So just something to keep in mind if you're looking to do this hike. That's a little ups and downs. And we're going down. Oh my gosh, the water. Here we go. Haha! Did it, guys. 4.2 miles done. Yay! Well, according to this, 4.3. But, you know. Well, it's gonna be just as challenging going back. It's definitely gonna be up and down. It's pretty much climbing a mountain. If you look on All Trails map, it shows a little mountain symbol. Yeah, you go up and down a mountain. Obviously it goes back down Schoolhouse Gap to Laurel Creek Road, or you can go up 0.2 miles more, and there'll be another intersection. It's kind of like tempting, but I'm not gonna do that today. Don't think I'm gonna do that today because it's gonna be a challenge going back. So with that, I am gonna have some water, and I am this GoPro is like stuck on all my beads, and then I'm gonna head back. If I see anything interesting, I will film it for you guys, but otherwise I will probably see you back at the car. Yeah, water. Look at this, it looks like a little chair, right? I wouldn't try to sit on it because with my luck the wood will like give in, but all right, let's do this. Water and head back. Well guys, I saw a bear walking the path. It's decent size. He or she was walking in front of me, so I slowed down. Tried to get my phone out as quickly as I could, but stopping to get a grip on it, ended up losing the bear. So I'm like, dang it. Don't have a photo, don't have video, because I really couldn't get my GoPro. But that was really neat. And I was just saying, you know, when you smell a wet furry thing, you look around. And I did, I got to see one, and it makes me really happy. It didn't scare it, minded its own, went down off the path. I'm pretty sure I know where it turned. And that was it. So I was thinking that I saw a lot of comments that people had done this trail on All Trails map, that they saw bear. So I was like, oh, I hope I see a bear today. I'm probably the opposite of most people. They're like, oh my God, I don't want to be hiking alone and see a bear. I'm the opposite. I get happy and I honor their space and their distance and let them go about their business, and that's that. And so I just feel so happy I saw that. Thank you, universe, for supplying beautiful bear, that's later, bear to me today. And yeah. All right guys, so that's the end of today's venture and video. So sorry I was leaving quickly because there was somebody waiting for my parking spot. Parking area was slammed, but it was a great hike. I had a wonderful time. It actually wasn't as treacherous coming back as I would have expected, so that was really great. It was mostly just a down, and I don't know why. For some reason I thought I was going to be more ups and downs, but it really wasn't. It wasn't bad at all. It was great. I made it in awesome time. I'll have to check my All Trails map. If you didn't know this, they now have where you can navigate and time and see elevation and all that on there. So I think my average was 3 miles an hour, but I feel like it's sped up a lot because I came back so quickly. I was shocked. So, and that was stopping and slowing down with that bear there. That rhymed. So yeah, anyways guys, thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe and share, and comment down below what you think of the hike. What do you think of my recommendations for rafting, if that was helpful at all, or you know anybody coming in this general mountain area and they were looking to go whitewater rafting, please share it. And yeah, I'll see you all on my next venture. Bye guys.